Okay, where are we and what we're doing? Well, we're going to have another little gaming session. We're still on the experimental branch of 47, and we're going to have a little gaming session. See what's what. Come on, find all me experimental servers, preferably a hardcore one. You're hardcore. You'll do. Let's jump on here, see what's what. Ooh. At least that says experimental 47 now. Please wait. And here we are. Now, if we have a little look at our... Oh, we've got to wait for me to catch up. Right, energized, hydrated, stuffed, and healthy. We have a fire axe, badly damaged, but it's there. We have an SKS, but we don't have any ammunition for it. We've got a 4-pocket jacket, some jeans, still the original jeans we came into the game with. Not even got gloves yet. We've got the chest holster, got a box. Now this is damaged, so I'm not entirely sure if it still actually protects what's inside, but I'm, well, yeah, carrying the things. We're up in the north. Well, no, well, hang on. We used to call this the north. This is the industrial by Bergino. Bergino is about 2 clicks that way. A few people on the server, so, you know, entertainment time. And I could do with some better trousers, a better jacket, and some ammunition for my, Ooh, hello. Why did I just do that? Why? That's strange. Is that a new... What I did then was I right-clicked. It automatically brought me to the fist up, and that's new. You used to have to do that and that. Now, yeah, okay, that's new. That works. What I meant to do was pick it up. And I've again swapped to the walk by right-clicking. General weirdness. Anyway, let's get away from inhabited areas. And see what we can find. Zombie out in the middle of the field. See if we can cross the field without attracting the attention of the zombie. That would be good. Oh, you can see the ship over there. Where's the zombie? Got to check to see whether or not we've got any, if we're starting to get things in deer stands yet. Because I don't think we are, but we better check because, well, you always check these things. You always, you build up in your head, oh, bloody hell. Come on, some of those should be hitting. When you do finally hit, so that's quite useful. I brought it out, I fired and then fired, but you still have to put it down with the space bar. So that sort of works. Now, as I was saying, you build up a mental map of what works and what doesn't, or what the state of the game. And ever since I've been playing standalone, there hasn't been any goods up there. But you've got to check every time there's a new level. You've got to check because for a longest time there was nothing in here, and now there is. So you know, you have to check these things. Another walker all the way over there. So yes, all of your assumptions you've got to recheck, like, well, I'm not going into that house because there's never anything good in it. Well, they might have changed that. A fix might have come through, so... I'm running up in this general direction because I know there's a village up here. Is that another walker out in the middle of nowhere? So it is. Oddness. Lots of oddness. Really anticipate seeing walkers in the middle of fields. And you know what? I still haven't seen any... Ooh, I got spanglies in trees. You see those spangles in the trees? That is because I got something wrong with... Hang on, is it quality? No. Rendering. Anti-aliasing... No, it's not that one, is it? It's in texture filtering. Very low. Goes away. I don't know purely if it's an AMD thing, just my computer. No, I can't just say AMD thing because it used to happen with my last AMD, so I do think it's an AMD thing. If you have anti-stropic filtering, anything over the lowest possible setting, in this game and in Armour, you get sort of, I call them spangles, it's little white dots covering the trees and bushes. Where am I running to? Anywhere in particular? I think it's just over that hill. You occasionally get it in the grass as well. But, there'd be civilization. But yes, you just turn it off. It doesn't seem to make a great deal of difference, at least with standalone. I can have it on the very lowest possible setting. Because what happens is things like roads and runways and things like that start looking a bit funky at distance. Where if you've got it on just a little bit, it sort of sorts that out. A farm. I got a zombie after me. Of course, this blooming backpack is tall enough to get in the way. So we have a barn. We're going to have to check this barn out. Do like this view distance. I know it's killing performance, but the fact that I can see that far is pretty amazing. If they pulled the view distance in, it would have a couple of effects. One is everybody's performance and frame rate would just jump straight up. Well, pretty much everybody's. But the downside is you would lose this... Oh, he is chasing me, the little bugger. You would lose this... this idea of such an enormous gameplay area. Although, of course, the map would be no different in size. It would feel smaller because you couldn't see so far. And at the moment you can see 2-3 kilometers. The game would become instantly faster and more responsive if they pulled that view distance in. To the point where I think it could come in a little bit, but hey. I understand what they're going for. They want this really big play area. Nothing in here. Wait, let me out the door. Nothing in here. I think the village is this way. It is. I almost completely missed that village. So, let's have ourselves a little loot, shall we? My stuffed status has gone away. So, I can start eating and drinking again. Who's watering that plant? Looking forward to the time when we can start raiding cupboards and refrigerators and such like by walking up to them, because you will one day we'll be able to walk up to a fridge like this and hit tab and see what's in it. A bit like the way you go into a oh gosh, it's going to help me if I can remember the words I'm trying to use. You know when you see a rucksack on the floor, you walk up to the rucksack, hit tab, you can then see what's in the rucksack and start taking things from it. That is pretty much how we're going to do it with, I think we're going to do it with with things like fridges and cupboards. All those greenhouses are normally pretty good. That's a t-shirt, rotten. Ah, green cargo pants. They're not in very good condition, but they got a lot of. They've got more pockets, so we're going to have to go for those. Maybe we'll see a sewing kit at some point and be able to bring them up to worn status. What was that? Oh, it was just floating. I didn't have one of those, did I? No, I didn't pick one up. Was that something there? No. Right. Quick check in here. A book. Pair of trainers. Nothing there. Yeah, this is normally quite a good little area. Oh, into hands. We must be running out of space. Okay, so running out of space, but it does take up a lot of space, doesn't it? It's the configuration of things. They're starting to mess with them a little bit to make things more and less easy to do. It's like this 3030 takes up 2 pockets, but it takes them left and right rather than up and down. Where and that machete is blooming huge. But then I've got the tiniest little child's backpack. Oops. Ah, door's open. That sort of tells me that someone's been through here. Yeah. Torch and trousers and batteries. So we're pretty much safe to say that we've had a new spawn player through here, which is a bit of a shame. Why put a piece of paper under? Nothing. Because there's been player activity, I have to be a little more suspicious, but you know, this is what happens when you've got this many people on a server. As I say, I think there's a police station here. I'm not sure. Do you know what? I can't remember if there's a police station in this village. The chances of finding anything half decent now is pretty slim. Oi, let me up. More matches. Again, as you can't combine them, there's no point picking them up. Not yet. There'll come a point where you'll want to pick them up. I'm surprised he left these drinks and food if he came through as a newbie. Apparently didn't come in here, which is odd because this is a reasonably high value itemed area, if you know what I mean. Either that or he's a phantom bloody door closer. Oi, let me through the door. I suppose people all have their own little rules about where they go and where they don't go. I must admit there seems to be less in here than there used to be, but 'tis the way it goes. Right. Is there going to be anything on the bus? Our bus is something worthy of investigating. Maybe not. You don't get anything in those cars. Occasionally you get things here. So... there isn't a police station here. I thought there was, you know. Thought there was a police station here. Right, let's head away. Notice no zombies. Don't know if they were cleared by the other players, or what, but oops. I love the fact they put detail like that in. You know. Map makers in this game. Absolutely amazing. Staggering they are. Right, I don't need to go up that hill. I want to skirt around this way a little bit. Still like some ammunition for that puppy. Maybe I need to head west. I probably do, actually, to be honest. If we're going to play this as a long-term playtest, most, not all, most of the military is in the west. You've got obviously the northwest airfield. There's quite a bit of industrial, military there. You've got the military base to the east of Vibor. You've got Green Mountain, Zelenogorsk, and the mill base south of Zelenogorsk, and then Bolota. So, yeah, most, but not all, of the military is in the west. Right, catch up with you in a minute when I think come to the airfield. Should be the airfield. Now, I had read somewhere that they were going to redesign the airfield. Have they actually done that yet? Don't know. We're going to find out. Is it going to be the old airfield or is it going to be the new airfield? Hopefully it's going to be the new airfield and we can have some fun exploring it. Catch up with you in a sec. Well, from a long way off, I'm getting my first view of the airfield and I think that looks different. Oh, get out of the way, tree. Yeah, there are buildings on the far side. Okie dokie. Looks like we're going to have some fun looking at the new airfield. We can have some fun. Right, walking around, I notice the terrain has changed quite a lot around here. Oh shit, I've got a zombie? Where the hell did you come from, mate? See, some of these strikes appear to be going through him, and he's getting me. Oh, where is he? Oh, I got him. I'm not bleeding, but yeah. Strange. He latched onto me from nowhere. And yes, anyway, as I was trying to say, the terrain around this whole area appears to have changed quite a lot. So it's hard to get a good bearing on where you are compared to how it used to be. Because I don't see the big hill with the... In fact, I don't. Good grief. There used to be a large hill with an antenna on top. And it sort of should be in that direction, and... I think it may have been flattened or lost. Because this runway was a simple... Originally in Armour, I think it was a grass strip. I can't remember. I think it was a grass strip. Anyway, it was a single runway. And... It's supposed to be like a 2 or 3 runway... configuration now in like a triangular shape, which makes it much larger by area. Because that's... yeah, okay. Oh, has he been a little too efficient? No, no, he hasn't. I thought he... But there appears to be an entire hill missing. Right, we're coming up onto the plateau that should be the edge of the runway. And here we are. That hill, I think, is the hill that was there, and there's the tower. Is it just me, or is that less steep? So we've got something over there for building, industrial there, and control tower over there. Is it just me, or does this look more like a civilian airfield than a military one? The old one was definitely military. You had those big military hangars. I know this is based on a real airfield that is a civil airfield, and I think that's what we've got here. Because what we don't have is the military style buildings, which of course means no military loot. Okay. That's changed the dynamic of the game a little bit. If there's no mill loot here, I mean, it's still an interesting place to come to because there's still civilian things, but yeah, that changes the dynamic somewhat, doesn't it? If the northeast airfield is no longer a rich military loot target. Hey, open. Come on. I know you want to open. Not much in here, is there? Mind you, you get so much more in this building when there are buses, because each of the buses also spawn loot. What are you up there? Manky, that's what you are. Oh dear, we're going to have some entertainment. By the sound of it. Where are you? I heard the zombie cry, but I don't see the zombie. Okay, maybe there wasn't a zombie. Each one of these vehicles should be spawning some loot, although I don't see much. Oh, a pair of shoes, look. Off the back of the UAZ. So there's no sign of that zombie I heard. Pair of shorts. Let's pop that back. So, What else have we got here? Some more industrial. A sort of workshop office type thing. So all of a sudden this airfield goes from being a military loot spawn point to being a non-military. I mean, there's a control tower over there. And the control... Oh, bloody hell, where did you come from? Oh, hello, love. Oi. Where are you? I'm sure some of these strikes should be actually making contact. Why can't I fire? That's odd. Let's put it away. Bring it out. Raise. Why can't I fire? How weird. What's going on with my axe? I can't hatchet with it. It's like it's out of ammunition or something. What is wrong with my hatchet? It won't swing. That's weird. Because I've now got another zombie after me, and I'm not going to punch it. No, my axe is not swinging. Why is my axe not swinging? This is weirdness. Let me run. Oh, good God. So we've got to do some complicated running to get away from this, because I have no way of defending myself right now, because for some reason my axe has stopped swinging, which is odd. Yeah, and I'm getting tapped here. Come on, pick up the pace. Why are you not sprinting? You should be double tap sprinting now, and you're not. That's ordinary jog. That's walk. I appear not to have the double tap sprint, which is weird. Fortunately, she's not catching up, and I'm not bleeding, but that's... I'm getting some odd behaviour. I'm not sure whether this odd behaviour is intentional or not, but it doesn't make me a happy bunny. My axe has stopped swinging, and I don't appear to be able to double tap sprint. There's clothes dotted along the ground here. Isn't that weird? I can barely see over my shoulder. Why would there be clothes? Is that someone taking their clothes off as they run? Oddness. Multiple oddness. That's shit on a stick. This is most unusual. Come on. And I'm bleeding. Shit, I'm gonna have to fight this bitch. Where is she? Come here. Why can't I fire? I cannot fire my fists either. I see. I'm not firing. I think I have a major problem. I have a major snafu going on here. I'm probably going to die unless I can figure out what the heck is going on. My axe has stopped working, and basically my left mouse button. Although I can raise my fists, I can't fire. I suppose my mouse might have packed in. That would be very embarrassing. That would be the second Corsair product I've got. I am going grey. That's definitely civilian. Yes, blood pissing into my face. I'm going to nip upstairs. Hopefully the speed it takes that, wherever it is, to climb the stairs will slow it down to the point where I can bandage myself and then duck out. If I make it. If I make it. Come on. Faster, 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 faster. And I'm bleeding again. That didn't work, did it? Jeepers, she came up the stairs and got me. Come on, open, 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 open. And I can't double tap sprint, which is really, really annoying. She's coming in over there on the right, and she is going to get me. Right, I'm no longer bleeding. Oh, and she gets me again, because I can't double tap sprint. Why can I not double tap sprint? Yeah, brass knobs and all the rest. What weapon was it I saw up here? And do I have ammunition for it? That's a hat. That's not a gun I've got weapon ammunition for. Oh, come on. Please let there be ammunition up here for the gun I've got. Mind you, I bet you can't fire it. So if I stand up, raise my fists, and fire, I'm pushing my left mouse button like SOB. Right, whilst we're up here, I think I'm going to despawn, check out my mouse, come back. Catch up in a second. Okay, we're back. Should be the same server. Right. Raise fists, and I can fire again. And that means I can now deal with that zombie that's downstairs with my axe. Oh, there's a little dam there. And a pond. Neither of those were here before. This whole area has been altered now. Was there actually anything up here? Oh look, an Xbox. We should have a zombie down here. There she is. Bitch! How strange. Strangeness of strange things. That we lost the ability to use the what are you? Oh, you're the 2-2. Yeah, we lost the ability to use the left mouse button. Now we can do a proper little search of the area. Not there's much here, but the importance of this place as a loot spot, I tell you what, we're having you to eat, has dropped right through the floor, because it's no longer a military loot point. At which point, at the moment, there's little reason to come here. There's a little bit of military in one. This is a long trek, if you know what I mean, to come to this military spawn, which is no longer the only portion of the military spawn, is actually that control tower. Right, let's go find all those water sources that were behind the control tower so that we can fix ourselves somewhere, something to drink. If I get my hydrated status up, my energy is high enough that my blood will start coming back at a very high rate. It was over here, wasn't it, for that pond? Yay, a pond. I don't know how much you drink with your hands now. Oh shit. Stand up. Put your fists down. I heard the zombie, there he is, but at least now... Come on. Bring your axe out. Thank you. Yes, we can... Oh! Oh, I haven't seen a crawly monkey for a while. Oh, no, little bugger got me there, didn't he? Aye. Is he dead? And I'm bleeding. Bloody hell. Alright, I still need to drink a lot, so I think what I'm going to do is view contents, move that to that, move that to there. Move that to hand. Fill bottle. I think filling a bottle and then drinking the whole bottle will be a better way, or a more measured way, of getting a large quantity of water in. Because at the moment, drinking by your hands, I have no idea how much you actually drink. But that was a whole canteen. And now I fill the bottle. Drink all. Hydrated has gone into green. I should start healing really quite quickly now. And fill bottle. Drink bottle. And fill bottle again. Keeping my head up, looking about. Healing, energized, hydrated. See? Still got the sploshy sploshy. So this area has changed out of all recognition. Now here's the thing, because I didn't visit this location before, in other words, in stable, because we're in experimental at the moment, I didn't visit this location when I was in... God, this whole area has changed. Sorry. I didn't visit this location when it was in stable. It might have been there. I think... Yeah, all of the whole layout of the terrain has changed in this area. That's throwing me out. There's a hill there that... Yeah, I'm very confused with... Because this should be... There was a little group of houses here. The terrain has changed. This is new. Because it was... No. Oh, I can't remember the name of the bloody town. Began with a K. That hill now is... Yeah, I am becoming a little confused because they've changed quite a lot in this area. There wasn't that big hill there before, I'm sure there wasn't. Because you had the hill, I'm trying to remember, you had a large hill. The town beginning with K is roughly in the direction I'm looking in. And then you had the airfield, which was a long run with some... But I don't remember this large hill being here. The position of the buildings, roughly the same I think, but I don't remember this big hill. So, I'm back up to healthy. And that's why, boys and girls, that you always keep your energized and hydrated high. Yeah, they really have been playing with the terrain here. Those... I think there were barns there. But they've elevated this whole section of terrain. Because before these changes, the town was lower than the airfield. Now the airfield is lower than the town. They're really having some fun and games with the height map around here. And or am I completely confused as to where I am? Do you know what? I think I'm completely confused as to where I am. Have they actually moved the airfield? Because this is... or is it... you know, this appears to be... I'll know in a few seconds when I get to the main high street. Because I don't remember a church being there. Yeah, this is... because the... down there is... okay. Let's go in here upstairs, or go in here where we hopefully won't be disturbed by a zombie. I do actually have a map which is on number 4. So, number 4. Okay. Krasnostav. They have changed the height map. You can see, this is the old map as well. So, this helps us a little bit. That's... yeah, that's Severance, Polina, yeah, that's the new... yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the map hasn't been updated. This is Krasnostav, and we are roughly... hang on, zoomy. We are in this building here. But this used to be low, and this used to be high. I'm not quite sure what that cross-hatching is on the map. But you can see how these are graduating. Yeah, 57. They've definitely changed with the height map around here. Definitely changed the height map because you've got Black Mountain and Ostry there. That used to be really good. These two really large hills, a valley here with the going downhill into Krasnostav, across a sort of open plain, and then uphill to the airstrip. Well, the airstrip has now changed out of all recognition. We've been having a good look around there. But yeah, a lot has changed, boys and girls. A lot has changed. Right, let's do some looting whilst we're here. It would be impolite not to. And we might find something of use. Ooh, another Xbox. Maybe if it's a rotten potato, it's an Xbox. If it's a non-rotten potato, it's a PS4. We haven't got an overabundance of loot in this area, but well. That's a new jacket. Now, my jacket's probably quite badly beaten up. Yes, it is. It's ruined. Now, that jacket, why can't I see it? Oh, that's a nice new jacket. Do I have a place to put it? No, I don't. Hang on, let's do some reorganisation, because this jacket is completely ruined, because of course I've been slapped to heck and back by zombies. you not go in there? No, you did go in there. And you can go in there. I can't. Right, I now have a 4 slot, which should allow me to pick that up. So I'm just closing the door. Take uniform jacket, thank you. Now, put it on the floor. Oh no, put it on. No, put it on the floor, and it's disappeared. Why can I not? You can see what I want to do, can't you? I want to, mind you, if I take that off, take that, and I now have the unruined one. Thank God for that. That was a bit of and if you look at it, it doesn't look ruined. That was a little bit of a palaver, but hey. Alpha is alpha, boys and girls. Moving very quickly up those stairs, which was quite useful. Oh, bipod. Jeepers. Police station over there. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Always used to be some nice things up here. Get my hand out of the way. Drop your hand. Seems to be moving up and down stairs nice and quickly. Let's go along to the police station. But yeah, the map maker has definitely been having some fun and games here, and all I was trying to explain is I'm not entirely sure whether that is new to experimental, or it was in a stable branch and I missed it because I've not played for a month. That door's open. Possibility someone's been through. Ooh, rice. Most important of foods. No, that door's not open, so maybe someone hasn't been through. I do remember some talk some time ago about the possibility of the server randomly setting doors opened and closed. So people couldn't do what I do, and most people do, by looking at an open door or a building with open doors, deciding, oh yes, someone's been through. Not seeing a lot in here. Not a lot. Right, let's eat all of that. Going back to an old thing, food is much better in your stomach than it is in your backpack. So you want to eat everything. I've lost my hydrated status, which is somewhat to be expected when you eat rice. But there's lots and lots and lots of calories in rice. Still need to find either another pair of trousers or some way of repairing these, a sewing kit. Now, I've got my hydrated status, but I'm on the red stuffed. Do not eat another bloody thing. Let's have a look up on the roof, see if there's anything up here. And we have a shotgun. I don't have room for it at the moment. Although I do have shotgun shells, don't I? Okay, I'll take them into hands. Let's see if we can't find ourselves a hacksaw. Make that shotgun a little more manageable. Although I haven't seen a hacksaw since I've been playing. A torch. A drink. I can open that without losing anything, which is useful. Okay. Overfed, yes, I know. You ate an entire thing of rice. So it looks like the rest of Krasnostav hasn't changed. Just some of the height map. Because it always was a fairly steep hill through the middle of Krasnostav. It's a town I spent a lot of time attacking. Oh, here we go. Oh, and I've got to shoot it as well, because all I've got is a bloody shotgun. Oh, you're having a giraffe. Put it down and run. Oh, and I'm bleeding again now. I tell you what. Pump. Pump. Yeah, one. Bring my bloody axe up. Thank you. And of course now, view contents. I hadn't realised with all of that messing about with being hit that I've actually... I'll get healthy back fairly quickly. That I'd run out of rags. That's a sad state of affairs, and I've dropped that shotgun somewhere back there. And you know, no, I'll not be bothering to try and carry a weapon. I'll come back and look for it if I come across a hacksaw. But no, there's little or no point in that. That was a silly thing to do. Well, I bet you my jacket started to become ruined. Those trousers are in a very poor state, aren't they? Oh, here we go again. Outside. Hey, oh, it's one of them crawly buggers. Oh, no, he's relatively... I do like the ragdoll. Ragdoll's pretty cool. Although, yeah, arms don't do that, but hey-ho. Another thing of rice. I'm not going to eat it. I don't have any... Hang on. You can go there. You can go there. We'll wait until our stuff status drops a little bit. Or drops a lot, actually. For me to be able to eat that rice. Healing, energized and healthy. Or sorry, healing. Ooh, and healthy. Sorry, we're now healthy again after that tap. Let's pop that away. We run more smoothly when we do. And I'm running into the bloody sunlight again. Still need a larger backpack. So we've had a couple of hours gameplay, and the largest backpack I have seen is a child's one. They have been playing silly buggers with the height map around here, because I don't think that hill was there. They have been having some fun and games, haven't they? Sorry, I thought I saw something on the top of there. I think it was probably a mark on my monitor. Because shouldn't that be Dragon whatever or whatever? Oh, the name of the mountain with the castle on the top. That should have a castle on the top, that one. But it doesn't look so big now. Black Mountain. Black Mountain Castle should be juffin' huge. Oh shit! I'm hitting buttons randomly. Oh, Gordon Bennett, you can piss off. And I'm bleeding again. And that's my last rag. Yeah, you. Bastard. Wally. So it's almost as if that hill has been reduced in height. And I don't see the castle anymore. I don't think you could see the castle from there. This ridge is still here. Back when we used to play Armour 2, we used to park the... this was one of the towns we always used to have to attack. And they used to have a mobile spawn point called the Mobile HQ, or MHQ, and you'd park it back here, because there should be a house just the other side of here. There was. They've been messing with the map so much it's hard to tell. Yay, there it is, little house. So this hasn't changed. That's nice to see. So I think we will might have to go investigate that next. Let's pop in here into our little house. One of the original enterable buildings in the mod days, but now in SA, of course, you can still go in it, but there's never any loot. It's really quite amusing. Anyway, on that point, we'll love you and leave you. We have had some interesting times. I've been playing like an idiot, which is not entirely unusual. The airfield, although this map does not show it, has changed out of all recognition. This area here that used to be quite low in height is now quite high. And although I can't say for certain, I think Black Mountain is smaller, and I can't see the castle on top, so we'll have to go and check to see whether or not there is still a castle on Black Mountain. This Clen still looks as big as ever. But yeah, we've had some fun and games. We sort of started... Where did we start? We started here opposite the railway station. Went through Hallam, skirted around here, went to the new airfield, became very confused when we travelled from the airfield to Krasnostav, because the height map around here has changed out of all recognition. And we are now currently in this little house here. somewhat curious that Black Mountain doesn't appear to be so big. Might be purely an optical illusion, might be my memory playing tricks on me, might be the fact that they've raised this whole area. It might not just be this area that's been raised, it might be the whole of the Karajan stuff that's been raised, therefore making Black Mountain look smaller. Don't know. But they've been having some fun and games. They have been having some fun and games. I've been slapped by more zombies than I care to mention. I had an error flick up where I couldn't use my mouse button. That was a bit of a bugger. That really was. Could not defend myself. Got slapped many times. So on that note, I think I'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Bye bye.